Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is an update on the palpitations, my doctor's opinion on everything, and just whew, what a whirlwind this is. Okay, if you follow me in my group, you will already know this information because I posted it, and if not, then go back. There's a video posted over a week ago about my heart palpitations. Hi Paisley. It's so hot out here today, guys. It's like almost 92 degrees right now. Yes, hello. Okay, so I had a bout of palpitations and I got really scared. Really thought it was the inflammation, and decided to go on the Mediterranean diet way of life just until I can get checked, just so I could eat healthy and figure out what's going on. So I had a nice long discussion with my doctor and then a second opinion. It's amazing to me how they don't really talk to one another because they're not in the same practice, but yet their outlook on it was very similar. So over the course of the week, the Mediterranean diet was going very well. The only thing was that I noticed I was starting to bloat a little bit, which is not at all anything that I can't tolerate, but I was eating a lot of vegetables, a lot. And the fiber really got things moving. I will be honest with you, the body weight that I lost last week was probably all related to bowel. I kid you not, guys. I feel like I took a laxative and flushed out my system. The bloat went down, the clothes were fitting looser, the scale was going down. But in hindsight, I was going to the bathroom at least twice a day, which for me is way out of the norm. I mean, I maybe go once every 2 days on normal Optavia program. So that was good. It was nice. I felt really good getting rid of that. And what's really interesting too is the energy was up, and I was sleeping better. I don't know, it was just really, it was a nice change. So anyway, the internist that I go to says there's a couple things going on in regards to the palpitations. Now, I haven't had my cardiac workup yet. That should be hopefully the end of this week coming up. But I don't have health insurance right now because I'm not working. So it's a little bit of a struggle. So I'm still gonna do it because my health is important, but I'm just letting you know. So anyway, okay, so here's what the doctor, number one, the internist said. So the doctor says it could be one of a couple of things. Number one, low blood sugar. Low blood sugar can cause palpitations after you eat. When your blood sugar is low and you eat, especially if it's, ready for this, especially if it's sweet, and it doesn't have to be sugar. It could be imitation sugar, like a diet soda. Your brain sees it as something's coming in, so let me drop the blood sugar so that when you ingest it, your blood sugar doesn't rise. Do you ever hear how people gain weight when they drink a lot of diet soda? That's why. The mechanics of our brain, it doesn't know that it's fake sugar, right? So if you are ingesting it, your brain says, here comes sugar, let's lower your blood sugar so that when you eat it, it'll go back up and it'll stay normal. Well, my blood sugar could be diving down, and maybe a diet soda, maybe a creamer, maybe whatever, the G. Hughes, the Walden Farms, none of those have sugars, but they have sugar substitute, and it could be tricking my brain. 2, obviously, it could be menopause. 3, could it be AFib? Maybe. It does run in my family, my grandmother, my mom. It could also be that on that day when I had those palpitations, that morning is when I filmed that video when Joanna and I went on that big walk. And it was hot. And then I came home and helped Jess in the yard. We were cutting the grass. It was very hot. I don't know if I was hydrated enough that day. And doing that big walk that morning, I had only eaten one fueling beforehand. The doctor said you're just not getting in enough calories. Your workouts are, heavy, and you like to hike and ride your bike, and, the calories are low. So I started thinking, when I did Optavia originally, I wasn't really in the gym until my weight was kind of gone. I was doing a lot of walking, but not pushing. And I remember I started in April, and when that summer came, I wasn't really doing a whole lot of physical fitness. Like, I would go walk the dogs and things. I'd swim in my pool. But anyway, okay, so that... we talked about soy. Anyway, where I'm going with this is we are really going to stick with maybe some of those things, but predominantly, guys, it's the weight gain. It's not healthy. It is not healthy. And when you gain weight, you put strain on your heart and your blood vessels and your kidneys, everything. The pain in my hip, interesting, the doctor said it could be from the weight gain. I knew that, but I don't want to admit it. It's hard to admit when you feel these things. Heartburn that I was getting, like, it's obviously the weight gain. It is obvious, because when I was a lot lighter, I didn't have these issues, and I was still in perimenopause. So, doctor says, listen, the Mediterranean diet is the way to go after you lose the weight. He said, if you're starting to feel these things and things are happening to you, then you need to get the weight off. That is paramount. Paramount. So we were talking about 5-in-1. I have options, right? I could do the no soy fuelings. I could really buckle down and do it the way it's supposed to do, instead of, effing around. And I say effing as in Felicia Nurse. Effing around. I'm effing around. There's days I'm very strict, and there's maybe some days I'm not. Some days I could be extra hungry and I add in extra protein, or I throw in an extra condiment, and it doesn't seem as if that would really affect you. But when you are trying to lose weight and you're on a program that's written a certain way and you're not following it, you're effing around, right? And that's me. that is me. The Walden Farms, the sugar-free this, the that. I gotta stop it. Looking back, the original time, I stopped drinking coffee. I wasn't adding creamer. I was drinking water, no soda, no, I ate the fuelings. Like, I wasn't hacking the heck out of them. And I think when you do it that way, your hunger actually can go away. The doctor did say, and I already knew this, exercise will induce hunger. Why? Because you're burning calories. Your body's already on a very low calorie budget with Optavia. So when you're training and working out and lifting heavy and hiking for almost a full day and burning almost 2,000 calories, like, it's just too much on the body, and the body will push back, and he thinks that's what's going on. Okay, so he recommends me going back on 5-in-1 and Mediterranean after. So I want a second opinion. So I get my second opinion, and it's a female this time, doctor, and she agrees too. She says, get the weight off and your symptoms will hopefully go away. In the meantime, get an EKG and all those things. I mean, so I'm back on the 5-in-1. I have 2 doctors telling me this. And it's funny because a lot of doctors are pro Optavia, even though the inflammation is a marker and the calories are very low. Also, we talked about someone my age. Okay, so I'll be 54 this month. They said that you don't need as many calories as you did when you were 30, 20, even 40. I might not need 2,000 calories. I might not need 1,500. So that's what happened. So anyway, moving forward. Yesterday, that all happened, and I did 5 in 1, and I literally did it religious. I didn't have Walden Farms. I had nothing. My healthy fat was a teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil, EVOO. I measured everything to the exact number because that's what's going to help me, guys. And then I decided this is my birthday month. And a lot of times, I'm sure you can all relate to this, that the scale dictates your day. If you see a loss, your day is wonderful. If it goes up by 0.2, it could, for some, ruin your whole day. And that's me. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes. I get discouraged. I feel failure, like I'm tired of that. So I have to do this for my health. So for the next 30 days, because June has 30 days, I'm not getting on the scale. I weighed myself yesterday, and that's it. So no weigh-in videos for the month of June until June 30th, I guess, is the last day. Today is Friday, June 2nd. I won't know what's going on. I literally put the scale in the bathroom cabinet. It's away. I'm not even going to leave it out because I don't even want to know. I don't want to. I just want to sail through it, do it the right way, and see where I am at the end of the month. I know it works. I have to just stop putzing and effing around so I can get off of it. So I can transition and go back to that Mediterranean diet, which was so good. But I got to get the weight off because the weight is going to inevitably at some point cause high blood pressure, GERD, all kinds of things. The palpitations, I don't want to become a diabetic. It's time. And what better time than the month that my birthday's in? I am going to make daily videos of what I'm eating, my lean and green, grocery hauls. I went to Trader Joe's. I got some good stuff to prepare myself for the next few days. I'll show you that in another video. This is just an update. I wanted those of you who do not follow me on Instagram or my Facebook group, I'm going to have them both linked below. Please go follow me there if you want consistent updates, because a lot of you are like, I'm confused. I'm confused. I am. I confuse myself. And I don't want to make you confused. I'm going to need you guys. I'm going to need you. I'm going to need you for support. You are what's keeping me in the game. You truly are. And I appreciate you. Together. Together is the key word. Together, together, together. Here's a thought. What would you guys say if I created either tank top, t-shirt, or sweatshirt with some awesome graphic with together on it? And maybe I sell them for a couple dollars, and that will help me continue on my journey. I can donate it to a dog rescue where I got Molly and Paisley, whatever it be. But what if we do that and we all wear those shirts? What about it, Paisley? What do you think? She wants a hug. So let me know what you think about the Together merch, I guess you could say. I don't know. I think it would be kind of cool. I would love that, because every time, like a wedding ring, every time you look at it, you think about your spouse. Maybe if we all have a shirt that says Together in some form or fashion, we can really feel bonded. Let me know. All right? I will see you all tomorrow. Mwah. I love you. Bye, guys.